That's why we're dancing. Look at what we lost, baby. Somewhere else, don't wanna be nowhere else. I got it all, right here. That's my obsession with you. Always feels brand new. There ain't nothing better now. Maybe something better now. Always feels brand new. There ain't nothing better now. Maybe something better now. Got your name right, headed back to your place. I don't fall in love with your taste. Never get enough of your fragrance. If it's a slow thing, no thanks. Unless it's a dance and slow dance. Cause I've been holding it down. So now that you're here, you gotta stay with me, stay with me. Now I get you all to myself. You gotta stay with me, stay with me. I can't imagine you so far back. Girl, set for the soundtrack. Bring me back and forth.
Take 75. Did I even tell you guys why I was coming to London? Basically, I'm in London because my dad is also in London for work. He came in on Monday, he leaves on Friday, so it's a very short trip. But there's no way I was going to let him come all the way here and then not meet up with him. There's no way. Also, God works in mysterious ways and all that. Recently, I've been having such a hard time, honestly, just at work and trying to figure out what even am I doing with my life. Like, why am I living so far away from home? Missing out on important events from people in my family. Like, I've lost family members, I've gained family members, and I'm still so far away on the other side of the world. And sometimes I'm just like, is this worth it? Basically, I was praying and just saying to God, I know you're everywhere, but I'd really like a hug. I'd really like a hug. A hug from my Heavenly Father, if you will. He said, don't worry, baby girl, I got you. Because how is my dad in London at this particular point in time? And so I'm going to get my hug. God answers prayers. I'm going to get my hug. I feel like just spending some time with him, even if it's a really short period of time. Today is Wednesday. So I'm going to see him today after he comes back from work. And tomorrow, he doesn't know this, but I'm actually going to work with him. And then on Friday morning, we both leave. He goes back to Kenya. I go back to Edinburgh. I feel like he thinks that me coming down here has been an inconvenience to myself. Like, he feels like it's such a short amount of time. I feel like he almost feels guilty about how short the amount of time is. Meanwhile, to me, I'm bouncing off the walls because I'm like, my dad is here. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to have him around. I'm so excited. I feel like this is the boost I needed to finish up the rest of the year. Because I was running out of steam, honey. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was running out of steam. The pressure was getting worse. Anyway, as I say all this, my computer is logged on back there. I'm technically supposed to be at work. I've got an hour and a half more of work to do, so I'm going to go back to my desk, finish up work, because I'm trying to be off tomorrow. But in order to be off tomorrow, there's a lot I have to do today. See what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, quite a bit to do, which is good because it'll give my dad time to finish up with work and not feel like he should be in a hurry to come back here. And then later we'll see. We'll do something for dinner probably. We'll see how the day goes. So I'm really excited. But also, can we talk about this lighting here? So I really like how this video setup is looking, which is crazy because there's no external lights or anything. This is just a window. Like, I'll show you what is on the other side. That's it. It's just a window. But I guess it's a very bright window because I'm literally balancing you on a ledge right now. But it's a really bright window. I really like how it's lighting things. I feel like this could be my setup for videos. Maybe I overcomplicate things. Also, I realized I usually sit too close to the camera. I'm usually like this. It's too up close and personal, baby. It's too much. So just scooting back a little bit, I think makes it a bit more less intense, you know? But this is something definitely for me to bear in mind when I go back to Edinburgh, that I can make my sit down videos sitting by a window and it's perfectly fine. Okay, let's get back to work. Did I tell you they gave me a cookie? I checked in and the guy at reception is like, would you like a cookie? I said, I beg your pardon. So I'm about to make some coffee in my room and then have my cookie Yeah. Also, I wanted to see if I can show you the view that I have. I don't know if you can see. So that's basically the runway. That's basically the runway to City Airport. So like we're literally watching a wee plane take off right now. Let's see. Isn't that crazy? But the takeoffs here are steep, my God. Steep. I realized I have a hard time like handing things over to other people because I'm still ruminating and thinking about it and ruminating and thinking about it. Anyways, I've got my Spotify playlist going. Listen to Amapiano as per usual. Time now is 4:51. Hopefully Papa and his people will be done soon, but actually I hope they take their time because I need the time so I can finish what I'm working on. Also, at home I have 3 screens in total. Here I have 1. It is a pain, as you were. Thank you. This is not the best lighting in the world, but let's just go with it. I just got back from dinner with my dad and 2 of his friends that he actually went to high school with. I cannot name a lot of people that I went to high school with that I am still in contact with to the point of going out for a meal together, or to the point of being in a different country and they come out to meet me, like take time out of their day. Maybe I've been doing friendships wrong. It was just so beautiful to see because they've kept in touch since they were literally in high school. Like they remember each other being in first year of high school, second year of high school. My dad was a dorm captain. I didn't even know that. They were telling me all these stories about him and I was just like, wow. They told me the nicknames they have for him. So now I have some ammo. I feel like I'm going to start calling him that. Calling him the nickname they gave him. But it was also beautiful to see. I think every time, I think there's something really nice about seeing a person that you know through other people's eyes. So I know my dad as my dad. I also know my dad as a son to his mom and to his late dad. I know my dad as an employer to people at work. I know my dad as a friend to a lot of his friends that I know, right? But it's a different dynamic of seeing my dad as a childhood friend. I haven't seen that as much as I saw it today, like seeing him as a childhood friend to other people and hearing them tell me stories about what he was like, seeing how much has changed and in some cases how much hasn't. And they were making fun of me and they were calling me like his name Junior. And I was just like, actually, I really like that. I really like that because I think I'm very similar to my dad. So it was just such a special moment. I really was looking forward to meeting his friends, I think, because it looked like it meant so much to him, understandably. And also I was like, yeah, I want to be there. I want to meet them. And it was just the loveliest evening. We spent almost 3 hours together. And these guys took time out of their schedules to also come all the way to central London to meet up with us, which is amazing. One of them lives in London, but like out by, I think it's called Hounslow, by Heathrow Airport. And the other one actually lives in Milton Keynes, and he came all the way in. I don't know if I love people that much to be doing that much commuting for them, but that just showed me like a level to their friendship that I thought was quite nice. I don't know what the time is because my phone isn't here, but it's past 10. It's heading to 11. Tomorrow is really exciting because it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. I made that up. I'm going to work with my dad tomorrow, and I'm really excited to go and see what it is that they do. Of course, I know what he does, but I just want to see it like on a grander scale. He seems to think I'm gonna get bored. I think I'm gonna have the best time in the world. I'm going there with my little DJI camera, like recording like a little social media girl. Love it for me. Tomorrow is also the last full day that I'll have with him. Well, the first and the last full day, because today we only had the evening. Tomorrow we'll have all day. On Friday he leaves and I leave as well. So yeah, better believe I'm going to make the most of it. That's why I'm going to work with him. I'm going to be attached at the hip. Like I'm going to be wherever he is, I'm going to be there as well. But truly, I'm so grateful to God. This has been so special, so special. I already feel like, okay, I'm a bit more renewed to like carry on the rest of the year, which is quite nice. So grateful. Anyway, I feel a headache coming on from afar, and in typical Papa fashion, he had some Panadol. So I'm gonna take that, take a shower, make a cup of tea, get into my PJs, and then call it a night. You know something I forgot at home? I forgot my steamer, which means I have to iron my clothes. I don't like that. I don't like that for me. Hello, good morning. Today is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. I just came back from breakfast to brush my teeth. This is the outfit of the day. She's cute or whatever. I'm spending a large chunk of the day today with my dad and his sales team. I'm very excited. And I'll bring you along for some of the parts because I heard this exhibition is actually quite cool. Let's go.
Sote zimesaidia.
Really?
Napunguza baridi.
It'll be handy. Hello, good afternoon from Edinburgh. Today is Saturday, the 8th of November. It's currently 1:25 p.m. and I'm just about to start drying my hair. Getting back into the routine after coming back from, my little getaway with Papa in London. It's a bit sad. It's actually a bit sad. Like, I had the best time. It was so nice having him over. So I'm trying to ease back into routine and, sort of hit the ground running again before Monday comes and I'm feeling all sorts of homesickness. So yeah, the plan is to blow dry my hair. I have a video on my sister locks if you're keen. It's quite short. It's just like pros and cons of having sister locks and what I found so far. I love them so much. But in that video, I spoke about how I dry my hair with a hairdryer because I don't want them to be damp at any point in time, because I don't want to encourage growth of things. So usually while I'm doing my hair, I actually bring my iPad out and just watch something so that way I don't get bored. So currently I'm catching up on It's Related, I Promise. This is an episode about should women aspire to be wives and mothers first, with Pinky Gilani and Gowi Odera. I'm familiar with Pinky, I'm not too familiar with Gowi, but I guess after the end of this I will be.
And they told me not to waste my time. I was certain you were worth the try. You became the best and worst part of my life. Yeah. And if I don't blame it on you tonight, I will down the road somehow. Blame it for leaving me. I'm only floating nowhere. Blame it on you tonight. I will down the road somehow. Blame it for leaving me. I'm only floating nowhere. You was an option, never crossed my mind. When I had a target of your heart in sight, even in darkness, you still saw my light. Or was it only a matter of time? Need I remind you? Told me to drive.
I think we last spoke yesterday and I was in the middle of doing my hair. You'll be glad to know that I finished it. In fact, I finished it all within one sitting, which was so shocking to me. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. So I started at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning and I finished at 1:45 a.m. on Sunday morning. Now I know I can actually finish it in one sitting. Not that I ever need to, there's no pressure, but just in case. My teeth might look funny. I've got crest whitening strips on it. I'll let you know how that goes, by the way, because I'm a big coffee drinker and I feel like my teeth have been getting ridiculously yellow. I'm trying to do something about it now. Anyway, this vlog comes to an end here. As you can see, the hair is done. The shrinkage continues. Child, she's coming for my neck. This is where we're at stretched. This is where we're at shrunk. But the shrinkage comes with thickness. And everybody likes a little thickness. So that's fine by me. Going into the week with a fresh retie, I'm feeling good. I'm also feeling really, really refreshed after like spending a couple of days with my dad. I'm also feeling really refreshed after spending a couple of days with my dad. I know it was only 2 days, but let me tell you, those 2 days did something. They did something. I got all the hugs I needed. Like, I feel so good. I feel so seen and loved. I was reminded that I am someone's baby. Because out here in the world, I have to be an adult, I have to be adulting and doing boss things by myself. And then Papa comes into town and I remember, I am just a baby girl. I'm just a baby girl. It was only 2 days, but it was honestly so nice. So that happened. I feel like I'm going into the week with like a renewed sense of, and if anybody tries me, I'm gonna tussle in prayer. In prayer, yeah. I heard somewhere on TikTok, I forget exactly who I heard it from, but there was this girl and she was talking about the fact that having a trip to look forward to really does something to your mental state. Like, it keeps you excited about stuff. And I think I'd started to like lose my zest for life a little bit there. And then when I found out my dad was coming over, all of a sudden there was like this bit of excitement because I knew I was going to travel too. And then I just, it was keeping me, I don't know. I was just buzzing underneath the whole time leading up to the trip. And then I'm going to Berlin in a couple of weeks, and again I still have that like bubbling feeling of like, oh, I'm so excited. And so I'm thinking, okay, there was something true about what this girl was saying. I think I need to have a couple of trips planned every couple of weeks, every couple of months, I don't know, whatever's feasible for my budget. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy, but just, you know, have something to look forward to, so that it's not just the rinse and repeat routine of wake up, work, sleep, wake up, work, sleep. It starts to feel so monotonous. I've also really got my sights set on Morocco. I feel like it's the closest I can get to being home, like being on the continent, and some semblance of heat would be nice, because the weather is not weathering, friend. It's not weathering. Anyway, as usual, I massively digress. Also, one more thing to show you before this camera dies. I noticed on YouTube we've had a couple of people join us. If you're watching this, hey, we're sitting at 369 subscribers. That's so cool. That's literally so cool. I find that exciting. Thank you to everyone who's joined and who's watching. I feel a bit shy, but that's so exciting. Let's see what God has in plan for this platform. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but we move. Anyway, on that note, before I carry on rambling and before my camera dies, I think this is the end of this vlog. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Whenever you're watching this, I leave you with this. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and be gracious to you. May the Lord shine his face towards you and give you peace. Okay? Okay. Bye.